I would suggest not to go more than 5.
Yeah, just because then you'll still have the chance of losing the money even if you don't. Alright. The next couple are some that Chelsea wanted me to ask about. One was just general like input on the groups that we offer. I know we're starting to see a little more participation because of the tickets, and that's fine and dandy. But we are still seeing people that aren't doing anything, and that's what we want to do. We want to make sure that we have we're offering stuff that you guys would want to do, not just a whole bunch of whatever we want to do. So if there's any input on any of the classes that we offer, you could tell them in the group now. If you don't want to share any input, in person in front of a big group, you could always just come to us individually and share that input directly one-on-one. Because I know we have met one-on-one with a few of you guys and gotten some input that way. But then we don't really see too much from that, So we want to make sure that everyone is able to share their input on the groups that we offer in a safe space. Like we're not going to get like upset or anything,
Cat, please come to the lobby with your coat. Cat.
So yeah, if you have any input, when I kind of open the yeah, no worries.
Summer.
If you have any inputs, just let us know. Okay? If you'd like to see any classes from us that are different from what we offer, let us know too. Okay? That is input.
Okay.
Then also, Chelsea wanted me to ask about an interest in like a computer/typing class, just to have more literacy on the computer.
I tried that, Dora. I can't get it right.
Yeah, so obviously that'll have to be something that happens when we have all of our computers working, because we only have 2 of the computers
I
working.
got picture of
And
it. Horoscope.
That makes it pretty hard to do a computer class with only 2 computers, So, if there is any interest in computer or a computer class or typing class, raise your hand right now if you want. Any interest? Yes, no, maybe.
Maybe on me.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Okay. Alright. And then the last one from Chelsea is about knocking and waiting. A lot of times, when we have our office doors open, we'll try to keep them closed whenever we're, busy. But there are still some of you guys that'll knock and then walk, the old knock and walk is what I call it. Where
I should walk.
Melissa, please come to the lobby with your coat. Melissa.
So, the knocking and walking, just like you would when you're waiting for someone to answer their door at home, knock on the door first, give us a little wait. We can say come in or come back later, one of the 2. Same goes for Chelsea's office. I know hers is a little bit trickier because hers has the hallway, and she's even said that where it feels like you have to walk in before you say anything to her. So, but with hers, she did ask, just to give the knock, then wait for the okay. Yeah, because you are gonna, with hers especially, you're gonna be a little louder now. Crystal's usually pretty good about having her door closed if she's busy, she has the sign. With Crystal's sign, if you see it blank with nothing on it, you can knock and give it a try. If you see red letters on it, specifically red letters that say in a meeting, do not disturb, then just move on. Yeah, I know some of us have troubles with reading. If you do have troubles with reading, just remember, plain white, you're good. If you see any kind of red letters on there, no good, no enter. And then, the next thing about doorways is making sure we're leaving the doorways clear, especially the doorways in the classrooms. I know a lot of people like to kind of just stand in the middle of them and talk to their friends, either at the table right there or at the person that's over here. Like, I have seen people stand at that doorway and talk to someone that's right here. That is a safety hazard, and, you know, we do wanna make sure that those doorways are clear for anyone who's not involved in your conversation to leave and come back in, you know?
So the hallway of the men's bathroom, people tend to congregate.
Oh,
Yeah, always the men's bathroom, it's small in there, you know it. People need to use the bathroom that don't wanna be involved in your conversation, so remember, give everyone like a quick, hey, hello, how's it going, in the men's cubby room. If you wanna have a conversation with them, let's take it to a bigger classroom, okay? Sound good?
Yes.
Alright.
now.
Okay, the next two are kind of important ones that I wanted to save for last, just because I really wanted to hammer these home. The importance of participating in groups. Again, this all comes with you giving us input on any of the groups that we can offer. We are changing the schedule around a little bit. We're changing a couple of the morning classes and then adding another class in the afternoon per hour. So like in the afternoon, we've usually done, you know, something up until 2 o'clock and then independent time, right? The state's requiring us to offer 5 full hours of, you know, groups. So that